Thank you for joining us for the 2015 Open Enrollment for Family Services Incorporated. My name is Scott Mayer, and I am a consultant with Workforce Tactics. Today we're going to go through your employee benefits available to you through Family Services and talk about the improvements and changes that you can expect for the 2015-2016 plan year, which starts on October 1st of 2015. Your health plan will remain with Kaiser Permanente with no changes to the plan design. In addition, we will continue to offer the Health Reimbursement Arrangement Program through Discovery Benefits. That is the green debit card that you can use for medical and other eligible expenses. Dental insurance will be changing from DentaQuest to United Healthcare. Life and disability benefits will be provided by the Hartford, with voluntary disability benefits through Unum remaining unchanged. Additionally, we will discuss your flexible spending account arrangement available to you through Discovery Benefits, go through the insurance rates per payroll deduction, and also talk about a new program that should enhance your availability to receive behavioral and mental health care services through a new employee assistance program and behavioral health HRA program. The Kaiser Signature High Deductible Health Plan will remain unchanged for the upcoming plan year. Your individual deductible is $1,250, and a family deductible, including employee spouse and parent-child, is $2,500. If you do manage to satisfy your deductible, when you seek care at a Kaiser Signature facility, the plan will pay 90% of covered charges, and you will be responsible for the other 10% of those charges. In order to ensure that you understand your charges and to make sure that you are not overpaying for medical services received either at a Kaiser facility or at the pharmacy, it's important to understand the explanation of benefits that you receive in the mail from Kaiser after receiving care from a medical provider. Let's go through this example for John Kaiser, who received medical services at the Jones Health Clinic. The first column on the top section says billed amount for $900. This is the charge that would have been applied had this member gone to this provider and not actually had health insurance. This is the street rate, if you will, of the medical services provided by that provider. By being a member of the Kaiser Permanente Health Plan, that member is eligible to receive discounts from medical providers because those providers have contracts with Kaiser Permanente limiting what they are allowed to charge for their medical services. That is the second column, noted as the allowed amount. Notice the provider billed for $900, but they are only allowed to charge $695 because of their contract with Kaiser Permanente. Let's move a little bit further to the right under the section titled Member Responsibility. Notice the $205 listed as not covered. That is the discount that was applied because this member is covered under the Kaiser Permanente Health Plan. Next to that, you will see the deductible. In this particular case, this member has a $500 deductible. That member will be responsible for that $500 because the allowed amount was greater than the total deductible. Once the member has satisfied the deductible, this plan offers coinsurance. The member is responsible for $39 of the remaining charges, while Kaiser is responsible for $156, as you can see in Section C, titled Kaiser Paid. Immediately below, there's a box that lists Kaiser paid amount and the member responsibility. Notice the Kaiser paid amount equals at $156, while the member responsibility is the deductible plus the coinsurance. In some cases, you may be responsible for your deductible charges alone. You may be responsible for deductible and coinsurance, or deductible and copay, or if you do manage to satisfy your deductible, then you will be responsible for either coinsurance or copay amounts. It is important to note that when you receive a bill from a healthcare provider, such as a doctor or a hospital, that the billed amount on your bill matches the member responsibility amount listed on your explanation of benefits. If for some reason these charges differ, please contact us at Workforce Tactics as we will help work through the issues and find where the mistake was made. We do not want you to overpay for any of your medical services received. When you go to the provider, because we are waiting to compare the explanation of benefits to the bill received from the provider, we encourage you not to pay for your care at the time of service. Simply tell the doctor or hospital that you have a high deductible health plan and you are going to wait for the explanation of benefits before remitting payment. In some cases, doctors or hospitals will require you to pay some form of a copay prior to receiving care. If you explain that you're on a high deductible health plan and they still require you to submit a copay, please do so and use either your debit card or pay out of pocket. However, when you receive the bill from the doctor, please make sure that they apply the amount of the copay towards the bill. For example, in the previous example, the member was responsible for roughly $539. If that member gave a $20 copay at the time of service, when the provider sends the bill should be for $519, with the $20 copay already being applied toward that member responsibility. Once again, if there are any discrepancies when you receive a bill and compare it to your explanation of benefits, please let us know at Workforce Tactics. The pharmacy provides a much easier solution. When you go to the pharmacy, debit card at the time of service, as those claims are processed automatically and you will be billed the appropriate amount. Also remember that as an individual, your deductible is $1,250, but Family Services will be funding the first $1,000 of those expenses through the health reimbursement arrangement. They will fund the first $2,000 of your $2,500 deductible if you're enrolled in family coverage. We strongly recommend that if you are enrolled in the HMO plan with the HRA, that you download the Discovery Benefits app for your smartphone. This will provide you very easy access to information and tools that will help make your experience much simpler to manage. On the Discovery Benefits app, you can monitor all of your account balances so you can see how much money is left from your company-funded health reimbursement arrangement, as well as your flexible spending account balances if you choose to enroll in the flexible spending accounts. Additionally, Discovery does require you to submit copies of your explanation of benefits or itemized receipts when you do submit for claim reimbursements. By utilizing the app, you can actually take a picture of those documents right on your phone and have them automatically sent to Discovery Benefits, eliminating the need to fax, email, or scan any documents over to Discovery. If you are getting a new Discovery Benefits debit card, the benefit card will arrive in an envelope that says "Do not throw away" on the front. Additionally, in the return address section, there will be Family Services address. So please make sure that you do check this envelope for your debit card, or you risk throwing it away and not receiving your debit card. In addition to the high deductible health plan, Family Services does offer the Flexible Choice plan, which comes with no deductible and simple copays for in-network care, as well as out-of-network benefit options. This plan is far more expensive, though, than the high deductible health plan and should only be utilized by members who have very, very costly services and who do not mind paying a much larger payroll deduction in exchange for not having to deal with the administrative burden of the deductible and the health reimbursement arrangement. In addition to the traditional health reimbursement arrangement tied to the health plan this year, Family Services is proud to offer a brand new benefit called the Employee Assistance Program, along with the Behavioral Health HRA. The Employee Assistance Program is automatic for all employees of Family Services. This comes at no cost to you, and you are automatically enrolled as of October 1st. The Employee Assistance Program is there for you to provide you with assistance for any and all issues related to your work life or your home life. Services such as financial advice, will preparation, consumer assistance, counseling, as well as assistance with issues you may be having in the workplace are all available to you. They are all completely anonymous, and they are designed to help you improve your quality of life. This plan comes with 8 free face-to-face counseling sessions that you can utilize for any and all issues in which you feel that you may need to talk with a mental or behavioral health care practitioner. Additionally, understanding the limitations of the Kaiser Health Plan's behavioral health care services, this program will now also offer you the opportunity to seek care from non-network behavioral health care practitioners, with Family Services contributing a large portion of the cost for that care. Here's how this brand new program is going to work. If you feel that you do need behavioral health care services from a healthcare provider and you cannot or do not want to schedule a provider within the Kaiser Signature Network, you would call the EAP, at which time BHS would conduct a clinical assessment of your situation. During that assessment, they will determine whether or not your issue may be resolved through the 8 free short-term counseling sessions, or if you may require more longer-term counseling sessions. Should you be directed to the short-term counseling sessions first, you'll be able to complete those sessions at no charge to you, at which point, if your assessment still determines that you need further counseling, you will be assisted in finding a longer-term mental or behavioral health care practitioner. If your original assessment deems that you are eligible for long-term treatment, DHS will also assist you in providing the appropriate practitioner to choose from in order to receive the most quality treatment. Once you are given that provider information, you will submit that to the Health Reimbursement Arrangement Program, at which point when you visit that provider for your mental or behavioral health care services, Family Services will pay 80% of the cost, and you will be responsible for the remaining 20%. Family Services will continue to pay 80% of these claims up to a maximum of $2,000 per plan member per plan year. Family Services is switching dental care providers this year to United Healthcare. The biggest challenge that we had seen with DentaQuest was a limited network of doctors. United Healthcare will offer a much larger range of doctors to choose from within the network, and there are two plans that you may elect. The Dominion plan is a discount plan program whereby you pay a fee and gain access to those discounted rates similar to what we saw on the medical plan from dental care providers that participate with the United Healthcare PPO dental network. The incentive PPO plan is a much richer benefit plan in which the dental program will actually pay claims for the majority of your services. Your diagnostic and preventive care is covered 100% free of charge, while your basic restorative services and oral surgery, such as fillings for cavities, are covered at 80%, and 50% coverage for more major procedures, such as crowns and veneers, as well as bridges. Out-of-network reimbursement rates are lower, so it is important that you do choose a dental care provider that is in the United Healthcare PPO dental network. While the United Healthcare program does not cover orthodontist services, the OrthoSelect program will remain available to you through DentaQuest. If you enroll while you are still a member of the DentaQuest plan, which will continue until September 30th for Family Services employees, it would be a $49 one-time fee. If you are not enrolled in the DentaQuest plan, or you choose to enroll after Family Services program switches to United Healthcare, the DentaQuest program will come with a $99 one-time fee. This is also a discount program that will give you access to deep discounts should you seek orthodontic treatment from an in-network DentaQuest provider. As an employee of Family Services Incorporated, you are automatically enrolled in life insurance through Family Services in the amount of $40,000 should you happen to pass away while being an employee of Family Services. Most employees receive their only life insurance benefits through their employer, and because of that, you do have the option to purchase additional life insurance. You can purchase up to 5 times your salary in increments of $10,000 with a guaranteed issue amount of $150,000 requiring no medical questions or underwriting, up to $500,000 with the additional amounts over $150,000 requiring you to go through medical underwriting. Term life insurance is very inexpensive when purchased through your employer and would provide coverage for your family in the event of something catastrophic that could be used for large expenses such as mortgage or rent payments, car payments, children's educations, and so forth. This is a very, very valuable benefit that you can purchase at a very low cost, and we strongly encourage you to consider purchasing additional life insurance both for yourself and, if applicable, your spouse as well. You will also be offered the opportunity to purchase long-term disability. Long-term disability is essentially paycheck insurance. Should you become disabled and not able to continue to work on a full-time basis, you would be eligible to start receiving benefits after the 91st day or on the 91st day of your disability. The benefits you would receive would be 60% of your monthly salary. However, that benefit is tax-free. So consider what portion of your paycheck gets taken out currently for taxes. In most cases, roughly 30% of your paycheck is taken out for tax and other financial responsibilities. So 60% on a tax-free basis would replace the vast majority of your income. This is a wonderful protection in the event that something should happen to you and you are no longer able to continue to work. As in past years, Family Services will continue to offer you the opportunity to enroll in the Medical Flexible Spending Account with a maximum contribution of $2,500. Flexible Spending Account money can be used for deductible expenses on the medical plan, co-pays and co-insurance, as well as dental expenses, vision expenses, and all other expenses available under IRS Section 213D, which you could simply enter into a search engine to find more information, or you can also go to the Discovery Benefits website or app, and they have a store that will provide you with information on all of the areas in which you could spend your flexible spending account money. You do not have to be enrolled in the medical plan to elect the flexible spending account. This is a great opportunity for you to put money away on a pre-tax basis to pay for medical and other expenses in the coming year. If you have children that are in a daycare facility, or you have a disabled adult dependent, you are also eligible to contribute to the Dependent Care Flexible Spending Account with a maximum contribution of $5,000. This is a tremendous benefit in which a portion of your paycheck is taken out on a pre-tax basis and put into an account that you can then use to pay tax-free for your dependent care expenses, such as daycare. This will allow you to shelter a large portion of your income from IRS and income taxes. If you were to contribute $5,000, roughly $1,500 of that would come in the form of tax advantages, essentially making your $5,000 contribution $3,500 of your own money and $1,500 from the federal government. So again, this is a wonderful benefit that should be taken advantage of if you do have a child that is in dependent care. For more information on the Dependent Care Flexible Spending Account, you can always call Workforce Tactics, or you can see the Human Resources Department that can further explain ways in which you can use this benefit. Vision coverage will continue with Humana Vision Care. Your exams are $10. Your materials, which include your lenses, are $15, and your frames are $50. Please note the frequency of these benefits: 12 months for every exam, 12 months for your lenses, and 24 months for your frames. Unlike the medical and dental plans, which reset on October 1st, these are true monthly allowances. So if you had a vision exam on April 1st of 2015, you will not be eligible to have a covered vision exam until April 1st of 2016. If you do wear glasses or contact lenses, vision will always pay for itself, as the cost of these materials will be reduced by upwards of 60% simply by having the vision plan. And as you can note by the rates, it is very affordable. The rates for the medical plan will not change at all for the 2015-2016 plan year. This is a wonderful benefit, and you should take advantage of that. Medical rates and medical insurance rates have been increasing at an astronomical rate over the past few years, while Family Services has managed to keep your deductions for health insurance the same, relatively speaking, over the past few years. The dental rates have increased slightly with the move to the larger network United Healthcare Dental Program. Notice the difference in rates for the PPO plan versus the discount plan. If the $4 differential is something that you can afford, we strongly recommend you consider the PPO plan, as it is a much stronger benefit. Should you have problems or questions throughout the year, this is the contact information for all of the health insurance carriers, but we strongly recommend you do not contact the insurance carriers directly. Rather, we recommend that you contact your Workforce Tactics dedicated account management team, as they have direct contacts and relationships with the carriers, and they deal with issues such as the ones that you will be dealing with every single day. Nicole Schroeder is your service liaison, so please take note of her email address and phone number, as she will be your direct conduit to help you with any issues that you have relating to medical claims, dental claims, vision claims, life insurance claims, flexible spending account, health reimbursement arrangement, EAP, etc. Your Workforce Tactics team is here to work for you and to take these issues off your plate so you can focus on your work and your family and not have to focus on navigating the confusing world of health insurance and all other insurance products. Your Family Service team is always there for you if you have any questions or concerns related to your benefits or other issues. We recommend you contact Danny Blair, your Assistant Director of Human Resources. Please note her email address and phone number, as she will be available throughout the year to help you as well with any issues or questions that you may have. We thank you for being a valuable part of the Family Services team. Your open enrollment is currently ongoing, and you will be able to log into the Kelly & Associates online portal to complete all of your open enrollment materials. Please note that even if you are not making any changes to your benefits this plan year, you must go online and still complete your enrollment. All of your information will be populated automatically, but we do ask that you double check for accuracy of all of the information. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your Family Services team and your Workforce Tactics team, as we are here to help. Thank you again for attending this webinar, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call or email.